Okay. Um, so yeah, I know y'all had a good day, y'all light workers. I had to come on here earlier just to give some encouragement and some just start your day off. I just wanted to be a voice of peace and reason because I know how it can get, especially in these times that we are in. And so, yeah, we're gonna tap into the vibes. As you can see, the title is A Tale from the Past, an Ancient Tale. And so I really been picking up on the energy of staying present. But there's a lot of things that, and I want to tell you guys too, okay? I'm gonna tap into the if you guys get in the comments and stuff, I'll be overseeing the comments as well. And hold on, let me see, cause I should be able to go in here and see where's the lives at. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. And so let me. Can I? Oh, okay. I gotta keep it playing. And I'm gonna have to watch y'all from another place because I got the camera straight down. But I see you guys in this thing. Anyways, so I basically, know that more than ever, being present is key. Okay, because not being present is not being on your point, on your pivot. That means that you are not in place. Okay. And I also want to speak on Dr. Malachi Z. York, sending abundance and gratitude to him, to his soul, and to his release, his soon release. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I did channel that the other day when I spoke on it. I'm not going to speak too much on it because it is sacred, but I was given that clearance to do so when I did, and I just want to continue to spread, the informal information and, his wisdom and his knowledge to all. And, you go by, he has a lot of different things, a lot of different videos where he speak on a lot of different things. And, you can learn some things. Either you could be with it or not. It's up to you, depending on where you are on your journey. I can't see a light worker not being able to, or anyone that's living in their truth and that's seeing things from seeing things truthfully as they see themselves, not being able to connect to the things that he say, which are very true. So once again, sending love and honor to Dr. Malachi Z. York. I'm very grateful to have got that download. So yeah, the other day. So back to it, y'all. We're gonna go straight into it. So we ain't. Hi, how you doing, Mr. Miss? It's MRS MIS. How you doing? Can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can hear me. I just got this phone down. Okay, so this is gonna be very interesting, you guys. So let me get into it, right? I want to talk about the energy on the land. This is something that's not really talked about, as much as it should be, but it is talked about. I'm not the first person, the energy of the land, and it's a guidance, right? It's a tool. It's a guidance tool that comes with us when we come here, and it's a tool for us and a part of us. It's something that we can utilize and use. It's something that's not used frequently or used as much, especially in the United States, or just, in certain places in the world. If you coming up in the hoods and you coming up in certain places in poverty of things of that nature, It's not, you know, using the land for what it is here to be used for. Like I said prior, that the world is a woman's body. I said this yesterday. Go back and watch the video from yesterday. It's a woman's body. So is the universe. It's the body, you know, of creation. And so, you know, just as a mother have a child and births a child, hi everybody, how you guys doing? Just as a mother has a child and births a child, that child can nourish. The mother nourishes, keep the child nourished by way of feeding the child the milk that comes from the mother, the only milk the child should be drinking, the only place the child should be getting the nutritions from, right? With the placenta, with all of that, we still, that is what the earth is to us still to this day as adults. You know, we don't teach our children that because we weren't taught that. But being able to understand and feel the earth energy. So the reason why I'm speaking on this is because I've been picking up on different emotions, you know, and everybody have their own different timelines of when they go through things, but it's been a very emotional week for some. Okay, it's been, hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Allie, how you guys doing? It's been a very emotional week, and you have it's not only are you emotional, not only are you even going through like weeks where you are just, you know, snappy, angry, you don't quite know why. This is just what it is, right? Because of the changes that the earth is going through, the earth, not the people in the world. I'm talking about the earth. And that's how you know how connected you are, because you're having emotions. And even though you're crying, you're not all over the place. You might go in the bathroom at work. You don't know. You might hear something. This is what I've been picking up on, though, right? You might even hear something that touch your soul. I mean, it breaks you open, and it breaks you open because it's something. It's whatever you heard, whether if it be something and you swirling and it just touched you. It could be, you know, somebody that say some very powerful words that really touch your heart because the experience that you had, whatever that message, you know, is. And it touch you, but it also heal you at the same time, and it bring about a strong emotion. So I'm picking up on that energy. I've picked up on that energy throughout the week, this week, that is things that those are things that and emotions that, you know, you all are feeling, you know, and it's not for everybody. Like I said, this channel is only for the light workers. I'm dedicating it to the light workers. You know, I'm not going to take nothing off of here that I posted in the past, because people are going through those things and they need to hear those things. And it was certain times in my life where I was going through things and sharing things with you guys where I was at the understanding and the wisdom and the knowledge that I had. But as you can see my growth, you know, throughout the time that I've had this channel. So I'm going to keep that on there. I'm not ashamed of anything. You know, it's there for somebody. It's timeless. So, you know, a tale from the past. I don't know what's going to come out, but this is what I was guided to, you know, to channel. I don't know what message they have, but I know that it's a message that somebody needs to hear. I know that it's going to bring about more of pulling the puzzle together for yourself, you know, putting your puzzle together, more understanding your higher self. I had seen this video, and he was talking about, and I'm going to share that with y'all later. I'm going to share whatever I got. I'm going to share with you guys, you know. But it just be a trip how everything come together, y'all. And if you notice throughout your life how shit come together, how you will be on edge, not knowing if you're going to be able to make that deadline, whatever that deadline is, not knowing if you're going to be able to, you know, pay that bill, or if you're going to be able to move into a place because you have to move out of this place. It's just so many things can hit you at once, but you make it out. Which brings me to the next thing. What are we worrying for? Why are we allowing these worldly things to do what they were put here to do, what they were put in place to do? By who? We talked about them yesterday. You know, to keep you in a mental state, in a mental institution in your mind. They want to keep you in a mental institution in your mind, but you still get up and go to work and work for them. So that fine line you think you walking, is that happiness? Is that fun? Is that soul fulfilling? Are you fulfilled? You know what I'm saying? Are you fulfilled with that story, that narrative that was created for you? You're doing it because you think that, okay, well, this is what it is and this is all it's going to be. You did it long enough. You've done it long enough. Now you see. Now you can see. So let's get into the cards and see what's going to come about. Let's get it. Because look it. Yeah, let's get it. I see you. Okay, let's see what they talking about. What they gonna tell us? What the ancient ones gonna let us know? I want to let you guys know that you guys are on a divine line and a secure line when you here with me. Okay. The Fool card. Okay. That was the first card to come out. Infinite. Infinite. What take me to infinite is, and y'all know what the Fool card is. That's stepping out. I'm telling you, y'all energy is strong. Y'all eagerness to move forward on on the unknown is it's a for sure thing, but now you willing to do it with fear. Now you willing to do it even if you got to walk out on those that you felt should support you. Those that you feel should be there. You don't care now. You like, I'll just go on this journey alone because I've been doing everything alone. You know, the only time people come up and around is when, they want to, know what's going on with me, when they want to become monitoring spirits. Monitoring spirits. That's the only time they coming up to see what I got going on. Now it's time to venture off, right? It's time to go. It's time to go. The Queen of Cups. Okay. It started off with y'all, that energy, and then the energy quickly shifted to there was an eagerness in the ancient ones to know more, because I'm picking up on all what they knew was swapped. I'm getting a swamped energy, like things were swapped. When it was time for them to go and to move forward, it was somebody at the door to stop them. Somebody was at that door. Now, I'm going to use this as a metaphorically, okay? I want y'all to follow me. Somebody was at that door. Somebody knew that they was finna go. Somebody knew that it was time for them to move because they sensed danger. They sensed that it was danger coming. Their intuition, their guides it's time to go. It's time. It's not that they left too late. It's not that they waited too long. It was somebody there. There was a Judas. Now, if y'all know the story of Judas, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Came in and learned everything that they knew. These were people that were so close that they were blood. These were souls that were so close that they were blood, and they were willing to sacrifice those around them that they grew up around, that they knew were the true, that they knew were the true ones. Let's say the true ones. They knew how powerful their royalty was, but they still sacrificed them and broke them up, even with knowing that they will be more powerful together, because they all came in as in the full dictorial. You know what I'm saying? They all came in as fools because they moved about in the constellation, is what I'm picking up on. They moved about in the constellation and they came here to experience life. But when they got here, and these, you know, those that were close to them that chose to turn on them and feed information and divulge information to those women that I was talking about the other day, y'all, they probably gonna come out again. I'm sure they are, because they're a part of this story. They're a part of this shit. This is what? This is the Ten of Wands. It's the Ten of Wands. They went looking. When I say they, so the Judas, we're going to call them the Judas. The Judas went looking to sell the ancestors out. They went out looking to sell them out. They sold them. They put them to work. But when they sold them and they put them to work, they were given this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups was given a sacrifice, and they sacrificed they're showing me the highest ancient one. So the one with the most wisdom had to be sacrificed. It was a blood sacrifice, which angered the higher powers beyond the powers that be. And this is when the plan ignited. This is when things had to play out. It had to play out all the way out. So how they say it's been over 1,000 years since all of this shit been going on, everything that's been going on. This happened thousands of years ago that I'm picking up on. This happened in the beginning of time. Like, this was in the beginning. Okay, I don't even want to say the beginning, but it was some time. I don't feel like 100 years or even 200 years is long ago. I just don't feel like that's long ago. I don't. Because people was living not that long ago to be that age. But this right here, this energy, this Queen of Cups is still connected to the Empress. It's still connected to the family members that's in your family. That energy. They've created beings on their own. That shit is serious. That shit is real. When they say that they got clones and shit, oh yes. Oh yes. They found a way. They found a way to administer their kind in the bodies and place them around the ancient ones. Just like they found a way to keep the ancient ones here. See, the ancient ones is always going to come. Look at you as a light worker, right? You as a, let's say, the black sheep of your family, right? But you as one that discovers, like you're a traveler. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never felt comfortable in the organizations or the families that you were in, because you seen more. You seen into things more. That's the ancient ones. This is the abilities that the ancient ones have. Of course, you can't use those powers because they've decalcified the mind. They've put things, you know, in our air, in our waters. I mean, all kind of things, right? So that we don't even use not even fucking half of our brain. We use the reptilian part. The reptilian part ain't nothing but like this big. Back there where Christ conscious is, not too far from Christ conscious, but damn. So the first thing they did when this happened is they got rid of the ancient ones, the ones that was more knowledgeable of the earth, so that they would not be able to feed that to the younger ones to come, or even continue, you know, to empower those that were around. You know what I'm saying? They took the ancient ones completely out, y'all. Right? Which, hold on. Let me see. Infuriated. Oh my goodness. infuriated the universe. Okay, and when I say the universe, I wanna make sure I be very, very specific. It's a feminine energy that love us all. It's not this Queen of Cups or the Empress type of love. It's not that. They don't even have love. They don't even embody that. You know what I'm saying? And if you thinking like, okay, well then damn, this Queen of Cups was in this Queen of Cups come from this constellation. So this Queen of Cups, no, what happened was this Queen of Cups, like I said, the earth is the body of a woman. Once she got here, she got greedy. Once she seen all what this world was, what she all she seen was glitter and gold. That's it. Wanted to be seen, wanted to be known, wanted to be sexualized, wanted to be, of importance. But she already was. She actually dumped herself down. She actually devalued herself when she sold her people out. When she sold the ancient ones out. Look. Page of Pentacles. Right? And we got I believe this is the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, this is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the Eight of Pentacles, right? Eight of Pentacles. So 1 to the 8, 1 and 8 is 9, right? That's spirit right there. Even this 10 of Wands, 10, 9, 10. Didn't I tell you guys things happening in divine timing? Things happening in order? Did I not just say that they upset the universe and this is when things had to play out? This is why it's taken so long for things to happen, because they needed to, look at the universe, they made a play on the chessboard that put us in a fucked up position. When your own turn on you, do that not put you in a fucked up mindset? Do it not fuck up the whole dynamic of the family? When you got these motherfuckers that don't want to come together, they don't know how to get along, they don't know how to communicate, they don't want to talk about shit that need to be talked about in the family. They want to sweep shit under the rug when they know uncle touching on, you know what I'm saying? Mama on drugs, because your mama on drugs, she a light worker, but now they treating you like you on drugs and you a child because you her child. Look at how this shit play out. This shit has been happening time and time. This shit been going, and it's not about it. It's been going on. It's been playing out. We've been seeing this shit, and now we've been seeing this shit for thousands and thousands of years. We were in a slumber. They put us in a slumber. You see how she's holding this cup in her hand, and she made that sacrifice. They sacrificed all the ancient ones, all of them. They kept the children, they kept the women, the men, the other men, but it could be no one there. You see the fool card, that energy, they could not be there, because then just by looking at the others, it would inspire them to keep going. It would encourage them to keep moving. See, you as a light worker, you as let me quit saying light worker for a minute, right? Even though this is dedicated to you, as someone who has always seen deeply and felt deeply and have felt deeply. You know what I'm saying? You love deeply. You understand deeply. You know what I'm saying? So shit hurts you deeply when motherfuckers do foul shit, or say certain things, play in your energy and shit like that. You might have shrugged it off or whatever the case may be. But when they made this sacrifice, it was a blood sacrifice. In the beings that they made it with, the powers that be, these motherfuckers wasn't of they was like, they didn't live how we lived. And not from here. I'm not talking about on earth. I'm talking about the constellations that we come from. We come from different constellations. I'm talking to royalty. That's what I'm speaking to. You gonna understand me. You gonna catch it if you catch it. You gonna get it. We come from the oceans. We come from the seas. I mean, it's deep. I don't care how unbelievable it sounds. You have to be a damn fool if you think that this is just the only life. This is the only, you know what I'm saying, place that we can procreate and that we've lived. We done been all through this motherfucker, and we had to go in and learn their ways and the earth, and really, really connect with Source. Because Source had to make sure that we were who we said we were. Because Source was just like, damn, Source, and they say, Source know, things and all that, which is true. Before it happened, everything, in the free will. One person can change the fate. One person, like this Queen of Cups did. And it was more of them, of course. It was more energies that agreed upon what she was doing. So they went up with her because they went up. Even though it devalued them because of the lack of loyalty and because of who they was crossing, these were the ancient ones. They sit with Source. These were blood sacrifices. They made others drink of their blood. This is where all this blood shit came in at. Everything is about blood, blood, blood. We're souls. Respectfully. So that's when everything had to take place. And that's when we had to get to work, but we was working from the move that they bust on the chessboard. We had to work from within that because they got us from the inside. And we've been working, y'all. We've been working. And now we see. And now the veils are being lifted. This is why you're having the download. This is why you're having these different emotions and feelings and, these healing moments. You know what I'm saying? This is why you're looking at things and you see like, okay, this shit ain't. Hold on. Let me sit down and talk to my child. Even if your child is grown, you like, it's some things that I ain't talked to you about. It's some things that I need to say. But that's because you're coming out of the slumber. This is a choice. Everybody is not choosing to do so because some motherfuckers just don't want to know the truth. Especially if they're not a truthful person. Motherfuckers is lying. Just know you might as well just leave them alone. Because there's people that lie. You know how you got them cousins and them uncles. I had an uncle, y'all. Let me tell y'all. This nigga, he would say, because I want to make light of this too and make fun while I'm, telling you guys the truth about this. He always, I got a $100,000 record deal. I published, I'm talking about it's people that's big artists, and he would be serious about it. 955 on the clock, right? 955 can be significant. He would say things like that. So like I was saying, over to get over that, you had him lying ass. Oh, it ain't, look it. Don't even sit there and waste your damn time trying to talk about none of this type of kind of stuff with them. Because they gonna lie and act like that. And if you, look, let me tell you, at this point in the game presently, if you lying and shit, if you lying and you're not honest with yourself and you sitting around here and you playing games and you thinking this shit is a game and you being a fool to what's real and what's going on, them motherfuckers ain't got no, they don't have no protection over their avatar. There ain't nothing protecting their avatar. So there's an entity that's puppeteering them. Any entity can run through that. Any entity can run through that. They'll switch up on you quick, like this Queen of Cups did. To the ancient ones. The Judas. Yeah. We're going to get to it. It's going to take some time, like it's taking. But we're going to get to it. We see. You see, all you got to do is just listen, right? And connect. Just listen to what I'm saying. And I promise you, by way of the connection I have with Source and to the ancient ones, we want you to see. We need you to see so that you can understand where you are and who you are. You right where you're supposed to be. You are who you're supposed to be. Yeah, there's been some challenges. There's been some things that didn't happen. that you ain't proud of, you need to forgive yourself and get up, wipe your motherfucking tears, and keep pushing like they did. They worked in, the ancient ones worked in, and when I say the ancient ones, I said that they sacrificed the ancient ones, right? The ones with the wisdom, the ones the ones, they all had wisdom, but these are the ancient ones that were the elders. So let's call them the elders, okay? And we're going to call us the ancient ones, the elders, okay? The ascended masters that's here with us now in the spirit, in the soul, right? Follow me. Look, you have a badge of honor. But when you wear that badge of honor, wear it proudly. Speak up. Speak forth. Because they come to you all the time. The Judas come to you all the time to see if you're going to be honest about who you are and how you feel. It be small shit that you wouldn't even think of. You think that you just holding back because you don't want no confrontation. Let them motherfuckers know what it is. I still struggle with that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. I do. Okay, I'm gonna let it. Nah, check that shit. They come playing up in your energy. These people close to you, or just people at your job place. You don't want to. It's a way to say shit to people without. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to say things to people without it being a fight or having to be confrontational. Or they gonna say you confrontational anyway, even if you don't say nothing, because that's what they've been doing to you. You can't do shit right. You try to be humble, and I ain't with that humble shit. I used to be before I experienced more of life and myself. And what is it to be humble? What the fuck does that even mean? We've been humble long enough. We've been using that shit long enough, and it ain't worked. We have to go through a whole thousands of years, and we still ain't fucking free. Look, I ain't about to play with them. I'm going to tell it all. And that's why they mad. Because they know. We rise. We always kept our back up straight. We always kept going. We always, when the elders left, they didn't leave. They immediately, that's the power that's in source, in that universe, that pure energy. Immediately they was right there. Right on the side of us. Doing what they thought that they wasn't going to be able to do because they sacrificed them. They still was able to do it. They still was able to be by our side and help us through these hard times. These motherfuckers played in our head, discouraged our children, demasculated our man. And y'all want to sit up here and play nice with these motherfuckers? No, we ain't doing that. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. So you know how you have people in your life that do things to you that's very hurtful. Very hurtful. And what they do is they hurt you, and then they don't give you any explanation for why they did what they did. Like they'll look at you, dead in the face. And you like, well, just why? Just tell me why. Just give me some type of kind of, closure. They won't give you the closure because they know that not giving you that closure affects you even more. Because we as humans want to know. We as humans, it's very hard for us to let go. That's one of the hardest things to do in life. So this is why it's important to know about your constellation and the things that your elders went through. And it correlates what you go through. This is where I am put in place to share the wisdom and the knowledge that they share with me. This is why this is important for our souls to know, because we do deserve clarity. and those that love us will give us clarity. So get the fuck out my comments saying dumb shit. Now I just made it make sense. Let me continue on. Look at this bitch right here at the bottom of the deck. As soon as this motherfucker said that weird shit, talking about, man, these channels be doing the most to pretend to be, bitch. Let me tell you something. If you could have access to the wisdom and the knowledge I have, nigga, you would off me. You would sacrifice me to take this. So stop it. Stop it. This is you. Stop it, Judas. Fuck up out of here. And I'm gonna keep going, y'all, because this is so important, but I just had to check his mark ass, y'all. We gonna practice, right? We gonna practice, because this shit is about to get real. Oh, it's about to get real. Before I get into this Empress energy, I already told y'all who the hoe was yesterday. Okay? The powers that be, over the powers that be, work with the powers that be. Right under this Queen of Cups. You see how this shit come out, though? Do you see how we play out, though? Source speak through me. That's that magic, boy. They, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's when you get the humming. That be the elders inside of you humming. Like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck being humble. I'm a hum. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hum because it brings some happiness and some fun to the soul while I have to read a motherfucker. Okay, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Tell me, man. Tell me. The King of Wands. All these kings and these empresses and shit, they start setting up in place. They start creating what they call dynasties and you know, just landfills of and you know the stories of when they were, you know, mating individuals, and they were mating them with themselves and with their kind to stay in our minds. So let me tell you, right? What they did was they depurified us, is what they're showing me. So the sexualization between them and what they did to the ancient ones and the bloodline, they mixed it, and it was purposely done, because as long as that bloodline is intertwined with our bloodline, they have a connection to us. They're able to see things. They're able to, you know, you see people flipping and shit. They might have a little more Empress energy, King of Wands energy, that Judas energy in them, right? You got to know the Judas when you see them, y'all. You can see it in their eyes. And this is people that's close to you. These are people that's very close to us. They're infiltrators, right? I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And so, let me tell you, right? When you're come from royalty, when you come from royalty, right? Which a lot of you do, that subscribe to this channel. That's why you subscribe. You can relate to what I'm saying. You feel it, right? You feel that shit really inside, right? You know what I'm saying is the truth. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting here listening to me. But that's not true, because you also have the imposters here that's going to sit here and listen. That's why they, you know, are and mix their genetics with ours, because they always wanted to have some connection, because they wanted to be like us, right? So they're going to sit here and listen too. They ain't going to go nowhere. You could be doing what? It's 1,000,001 things that you can be doing instead of hanging around this motherfucker talking shit shooing. You know what I'm saying? Get off my shit. If you ain't with it, trip up. Anyways, so thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you, Source. So they intertwine. And look at, even right here, this King of Wands. They want to be so motherfucking like they something that they not. They sit there and they put they they jewelry on, and they put these crowns on their head to really emphasize that, you know, that they're royalty. They have to dress this shit up. We don't have to dress it up. When we walk in the room, we can be on our bottom line. We could be at ground fucking zero, and we still bringing light up in the motherfucking room. We still the attention. And a lot of us don't even like attention because what it brings them to us. We attract so many different, you know, type of kind of beings. They got motherfuckers that work for them, work with them, that they didn't entwine with genetics and shit. And I brought this up because the King of Wands, and I brought the whole, you know, their the same thing they do to the industry rappers and shit. Throw this jewelry on, put this on. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing this shit. But look at this lion right here. Even on the strength card, the lion is up playing its life in the lion. This fucking lion is dead. They ain't got no connection to nothing that's connected to this earth. They don't have no fucking connections. The only way they have connection is by way of the infiltrators, that the Judas that they work through, that have partial of our DNA. That's falling right underneath the king, the wand, the 10 of wands. The King of Wands is falling right underneath the King of Wands is falling right under the 10 of Wands. But you know why I'm picking up on? You know why? Because he watching. They always watching. Always watching. With his sassy ass. He ain't no real man. He's sassy as hell. All the real men is working. They working hard to get back home. To get back to nurture the woman. To nurture their young men. They kept their head held high. They did what they had to do. This 10 of Wands, this Page of Pentacles, this 8 of Pentacles. They did what they had to do to strive. But they always was truthful and honest to their offspring. And it wasn't many of them. It was very few. It was very few, just like it is now today. A lot of them motherfuckers got the spirit of the Judas. They got the soul. They got the spirit of the Judas. I'm gonna say the spirit of the Judas, because when you have the spirit of the Judas, when you have the spirit of the Judas, let me slow down. When you have the spirit of the Judas, you have no rite of passage to the soul. The soul returns back to source. Know that. Don't ask me how I know. It don't matter. But it's the truth. It's the truth. They just be showing me stuff. This is the 4 of Cups. Oh, wow. It was another card underneath that. So the 4 of Cups. I'm going to put that underneath the page. What is he calling me for? And then we got the four swords. So while you know, at times in life are working hard. Wait, I know he was gonna say this shit. Hold on, y'all. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute, y'all. Like, why he be waiting? What time is it out there? I don't even know what it's like. I type slow, y'all. Look, you 1 minute. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. Okay, it's hot. I'm getting hot. Okay, so anyway, so we got the 4 of Cups underneath the Page of Pentacles. And we have the four of wands. I'm just picking up on, like, you know, okay, so remember earlier how I was talking about the 10 of wands energy, and these are the men, okay? This is this masculine energy who always, this masculine energy that I'm picking up on with the ancient ones, they never let go of the feminine energy that stayed with them. They always listened to that intuition. They didn't astray from it. They didn't astray. Like, they didn't go, you know what I'm saying? They stuck with it. And there are a lot of men in society today. It's not a lot, but there are very few men in society today that can't uphold being a true sovereign. Okay? There are. And so, these few who chose to do that, and you see how I said who chose? I didn't say chosen ones, because you have to choose yourself in order to be a chosen one. Let's get that shit straight. You have to choose you and love you and honor you and know that there's nothing over you, or there should be nothing over you, that can show you your true potential and power that lies within you, who you are, right? They can unlock those doors, those keys. Because if you ask a motherfucker to give you a key, you think they're gonna give you the right key? You think they're gonna give you the actual key that goes to that door? They're gonna give you a copycat key. They're gonna give you a key that was, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you the key, because they can change that. That key that they giving you is just a key that they duplicated. It's not the one and only key that can change all keys. Anyways, this masculine energy that chose to stay connected to the feminine energy, that came back lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. They kept coming back because they like, no, they're not just finna take our shit. Y'all not just finna do that. But it was a game that's being played. We playing chess, not checkers around this motherfucker. You see how this shit is laid out. We got the Empress and the King of Wands. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers thought they came together and they just did the ultimate motherfucking magic trick. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now we got to play our position. It put us at a, you know what I'm saying? It put us at a default where they was in power. It put us back, y'all. It put us under, as you can see. It put us under in a slumber. Okay? This is where you hear them talking about the awakening and you need to wake up and awoken and all that shit. Look, we were in a slumber. It was a spell that they put over us. And as time went by, it was new ways that they created to keep us in that spell. Because as time, went on, there were new things that happened. Modern things came into play. They were drinking blood. They were doing all of that. There was all kind of things that they were doing. And then they went into the school systems. You know what I'm saying? Which that even come from, back then. They would sit them and teach them all day and teach them. If you're doing that to somebody and you constantly, every day, until they're no longer here. And so when they leave, that soul recycles. I mean, some of these souls that came back, there was ancient ones, they didn't come back right. They came back resentful, with hate in them. They lost that feminine energy. They lost that feminine energy, but that was the goal. And on top of them, being implanted in the mother's, womb by these Judas, that was a takeover of the body, the flesh, the immortality. Okay? You are no longer immortal if you allow them to take over and you're not able to come out of the slumber. Okay? Because now you no longer have jurisdiction over that body, that vessel, that avatar, the Empress and the King of Wands, which they always, that was the plan. Okay? So this Four of Cups is telling me that these men, the men that chose to stay connected to that feminine energy every time they came back, every time they came, these are warriors, okay? These are now ascended masters. We have ascended masters walking amongst us, and y'all don't even fucking know it. But we can't be too loud. You see what they did to Dr. Malachi Z. York. We can't be too loud. But now, yes, the fuck we can. Yes, the fuck we can. You see how they down here at the bottom, right? And we rise. The Fool card came out first. The Queen of Cups, let's not forget about the Judas. Spirit put it out plain and simple. We never took the offer. We never sold ourselves. You see, he ain't taking the offer. He ain't taking the offer that they giving. That's why it's lining up right next to him and under us. We didn't take the offer. We didn't drink of the blood. And even if it was forced down our throats, we didn't. We still stood. We still held on to our dignity, to our integrity, because it wasn't the blood that changed them. It was the mentality that they bestowed upon, and the manipulation of what the blood was supposed to do. That shit didn't do nothing. Now you know what I'm saying? That's why manipulation. You gotta watch who you talking to, because you'll be easily manipulated back the fuck to sleep. Back to sleep. Back in the slumber. Back in the slumber. They don't want the truth to come out, y'all. But I'ma tell it. I'ma tell it. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move this back up here because we are no longer asleep. We see. I'm gonna move this back. They're not over us anymore. They're all dying off. They can't even take the sun. They can't even sit in the sun. They are underneath them bunkers and shit. They've been panicking for the past 10, 15 years, 20 years. They knew this fucking day was gonna come. But they still sat there on their high horses. Drove or what is it? They're giving it to me. Hold on. It's just like a big tanker, but they dug into the earth to steal gold, diamonds, silver. This is what they did. This is what they do. They still continued on with the shenanigans. Do you know how many times the elders and tried to reason with these motherfuckers? Like, look, y'all go ahead and go back over there. Take all you motherfucking infiltrators with you and all your creations that you created through ours. It's cool. We gonna let that go because there's nothing that we can do for them. It's nothing that we can do to help them. They're sick. You need to know a sick motherfucker when you see him. You could see him. You could see the sickness in him. You don't have to keep getting hurt and keep going through shit and keep on feeling like, oh, well, I need to forgive myself for doing this and this and that. Fuck all that. Keep it pushing. Forgive yourself and keep it pushing. You think they thinking about what they did to you and how they did what they did to you? They don't give a fuck. They don't feel like they need forgiveness. They don't feel like they did anything to you at all. But because you're compassionate, you have a good heart, that good heart shit gonna have to, we're going to put that shit to the side. That's what got us in this fucking situation in the first place. You know what I'm saying? We should have never been fucking with these motherfuckers anyway. They should have never even knew nothing that we had going on at all. And we should have been looking in our camp, making sure that the people that was around us was right. Because best believe that this Queen of Cups, them cousins and shit, them bitches let you know that when you 4, 5 years old, how they treat you. Shit, a month into messing with a man, he let you know how he feel about you. But you think you too deep in. I'm already deep. I'm knee deep in. You better knee deep, get your ass up and get up out of there before you procreate with this nigga and you create a Judas. Because it happens every day and it's been happening. And this was the whole plot. Just keep them coming. Have them produce ours. We producing they shit. Because we laying up with them, laying down with them.
They ain't got no connection to the to mother. No connection. No connection to themselves. They don't even know about the masculine energy, the true state of the masculine energy. Masculine energy is love. Our fathers love us deeply. Our fathers love us deeply. Other constellations, the royalties, the royal families, they ain't stopped fighting for us. They ain't stopped coming here. They ain't just leave us here. I'm going to need y'all to listen. What I say makes sense. Do it not. Okay, what other messages? I'm going to flip the cards around and see what it do. I love this, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is just confirmation. Confirmation. And this is us being able to, you know, just really understand how, you know, deep this shit go, and how, you know, what the heaviness has been in our lives and around us, and what we've been up against and not knowing. We didn't get it. We were children. We had to be children before we became adults. By the time you become an adult, they done fucked your whole mind off. Had you in school all your life. You look up, you don't even know your mama or your daddy because they have to work so damn hard. You get 18, y'all ain't even got no relationship. This is what they did. This is what they did. You won't knock me off my pivot. The world card at the bottom of the deck, like I said, my father is always behind me and never left me. My mother always stands for it. He protects her. That is this earth. That is this universe. That is the Galactic Federation. This shit gets deep. It's other constellations that come here to help us move forward, to align, to balance. And it's all coming. You cannot tell me that y'all ain't been picking up on this energy on this land. It brings about so many emotions. That's why you have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to, solitude is very, very highly important right now. Having fun with yourself, enjoying yourself, having joy inside. Looking at a unintelligent motherfucker to try to come and tell you some shit when you know, and just laughing in their motherfucking face and keeping it pushing. Bitch, you trying to take some power? Oh, you hungry, huh? You hungry, huh? You need some of this energy, this good energy, huh? I'm not giving you none, not today. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna place this right here. All this time, we got the Page of Swords. I pulled the deck and I got the Page of Swords, and we got the Moon. There's always been, that's that Psyche energy. I also had learned something. What was it? I had learned some shit today. It was I'm gonna show y'all some a video too. Somebody's name could be Natalie. Okay, I feel like I said that yesterday too. Yeah. Or Miriam. Okay. You guys can be seeing the number 343. I also had picked up on the energy of, I'm going to drop these cards. I also had picked up on the energy of, it said, take your time, embrace yourself. Okay. So whatever that might mean to you, if you've been rushing or feeling rushed, or if you have like, interactions with people that you have to interact with because it's work related, or you have business, you know, endeavors going on, and you feel rushed, that is an indication of a situation that's not healthy. Okay, and the ending is not going to be well. You should not feel rushed at all, and nothing should make you feel rushed, and you shouldn't be making yourself feel rushed. That's when you need to, you know, be about some stillness. Bring about some stillness. Now it's time to stop and reevaluate. Okay? We have to take time to ourselves. We need that as souls. We need that time. It is very important. Because this next journey, this next phase, okay, we're going to need all of our intellect. We're going to need every part of us. We're going to need to be whole, because we are whole. We are whole. If you're here today in 2024, all of this work that you've done throughout century and century and century, you were pulling parts of yourself each time. The wisdom, the knowledge, because every time you went to that light and you made the and you signed that contract to come back, you came back for a reason. They showed you everything. Well, what do you want to do? Now you in the game. Now you on the chessboard, right? Now the chessboard has been flipped. The coin been flipped. That's what I'm being shown. Everything's been flipped. You're not who they said you are. Stop replaying the negativity in your mind. Stop overthinking about shit that you don't have no control over. Set yourself free. Set yourself on fire. Burn that shit. You have the power to do it. And I was called to not share certain things about, magic on here. Because if you are, walking in your truth, that's going to automatically come to you. You're going to know how to use it. We're not telling them our secrets, no. We're not telling them our deep, sacred knowledge. And they not getting none of that. And they took it and used it in a way to where they wasn't even using. That's why it's all wearing off. They wasn't even using it correctly either. But they were able to feed off of us and, get certain things to lock certain things in, and then they became empowered. So the missiles and the weapons and all of out of century and century and century and century, all of the troops and shit that they've, what I'm saying, all of that shit that they didn't got to, because them motherfuckers, they gotta be deep like that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be deep like that. They cowards, y'all. It's just like a cop. A cop gonna talk shit all day while he got that badge on. See that motherfucker without the badge. See him without the badge. A lot of these cops, they be doing that foul shit. I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of these cops, they be doing the shit that they be doing, the foul shit to all people. They just fucked up. That badge is what saved their ass. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing over here in the comments? How you guys doing over here in the comments? So I have a video I'm going to show you guys, and I don't know if you guys ever, let me lift this up, because I'm gonna come up in this thing. I'm gonna go back down and finish doing the reading, y'all. But I don't know if y'all ever heard of Aquarius Maximus. She's pretty dope. That's why I be telling y'all to follow me on Instagram. Y'all be playing, man. It be people be coming over. I know it could be more people like they can come over. I'm telling you. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. Okay, we got some really, really like myself, souls that's aligned, and that came here to help us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play some of her wisdom that she has that is very it's of importance right now. Okay, this is so dope. Okay, so hold on, let me see where she at. There she go.
So what's interesting is the one thing that we can never run away from is ourselves. It doesn't matter who we are, how famous we are, how much money we are. You can never run away from yourself. And where we are right now is we're getting ready to go into a 9-year next year, which the 9 deals with letting go of a lot of things. And the only way that you can let go is if you get help, is if you get assistance, is if you get counseling, therapy. All of these things help you to allow you to let go. So right now where we're in, and we've been in this for a while, we've been in such a state of heightened fear. Such a state of fear. And this is what Pluto and Aquarius is bringing us to the realization of. How we've been living in fear for so long. Right? And the antidote to fear is awareness, knowledge, right? Because typically people are afraid of the things they don't know. The boogeyman, the dark, everything that hides the things that we don't know. That's what we fear, right? And enlightenment, Aquarius, Uranus, enlightenment comes through vast amounts of information. And it's no wonder that the backdrop of everything, you guys think the most important thing going on is an election. And you guys think the most important thing going on is the economy. You guys think the most important thing is all of these things that you actually fear. But the real most important thing that's going on right now is artificial intelligence. We are literally breaking the fold of what we don't know. What we don't know is going to be exposed. I'm talking everything. Everything from UFOs to aliens to spirits to spiritual phenomenon to the mind to the brain to everything. Everything is about to be exposed. And that is due to faster access to data, easier access to data. Mind you, think of it like this. There are many, many, many documents and books about information with things in it that are hidden in plain sight. Like the answers to everything are there. But it's in so much information. Most of you won't dig. Most of you won't read. There's so many different things to read and analyze. It becomes a mountain of data. But artificial intelligence solves that. AI can take all that mountain of data and give you the cliff notes. It can compare data with each other and give you the most reliable sources of data. It can do all of that. And we are inching our way ever so closely to that becoming the base reality. So there will be nothing hidden anymore, even if it's hidden in a book. You'll be able to ask a question and get the answer to any question. That day is coming. It's coming fast. And it's likely going to culminate sometime between next year, but no longer than 2026. So everything is about to be opened. And our fears are about to be cracked wide open. So I pointed out that we have two of clubs that are in the forefront right now. We got Elon Musk, who runs Twitter, now X, who's a two of clubs. And we have Kamala Harris, who's also a two of clubs. And the two of clubs is about the exposing of things. Exposing of the hard things that we didn't want to know. So like on Twitter, we're now seeing all of the trolls. We're all seeing the racists. We're all seeing this. We're all seeing that. Like the things that we didn't really want to know were there. They've always been there, but now they're vocal. And now they have a voice. And the same is coming to our government. So our government is going to be reshaped to include all of what we didn't know was there, but is there. Support my iFund Women campaign.
So I had to play that whole video because I feel like you needed to see it, okay? And the importance of it, you know, is presently we needed to acknowledge what is actually going on inside of us and outside of us. You know, there's information that I have. There's information that you have.
that you did not read out of a book. You didn't get it out of a book. You have to understand that you are the book. Inside of you is many of sacred knowledge. You are what they will call a box. It's in boxes with a chest with many of jewels inside of it. It's more than gold. It's more than money. It's like that don't even. It's the sacred knowledge that's in there that you can tap into. Everyone do not have that ability to do it because they do not know who they are, or either they are wrapped up in this world, or either they're just so far gone they can't see, and they would never have access to it, which causes anger, jealousy, envy. People will hate you for knowing the things that I know. People will hate me for me being able to smile through this painful time that, you know, the world is going through. But at the same time, I know that it's a cleansing going on. I know that we're going towards something greater. You know what I'm saying? I know that the cleanup crew is here. I know what's happening. You know? So I'm not, you can't knock me off my pivot. I can only knock myself off. I can only step off if I choose to. Right now, we need to be still and firm with these motherfuckers. Right now, we need to be rooted. We need to be healthy. In here, and in here, in our physical and our spiritual. Fast. Do the things that you don't want to do. Do the things that's hard. That let the elders know that you're still in the great fight. You know? So, I'm going to get back to the reading. I'm sure that was very insightful. Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. So, let me get back to it, y'all. And see what else they want me to pull. How long I've been on here? 72? Yeah, I'm only pulling a couple of more cards because I'm not finna be doing on here for 2 hours like I used to, you know? Hi, Maddie. How you doing? I was trying to say hi to everybody that's going to receive the high and that it's supposed to go to. I ain't talking to these, you know, the other motherfuckers. So I'm gonna get back into the reading and see what's going on. I feel like I wanna what direction am I going in, Spirit? Okay, boom. That's crazy because they told me that earlier. Like they be I told you they've been doing things in order, and they've been I've been having to, and that's why. And that's another thing I'm picking up on. Right, that's what the stillness is for, y'all. The stillness is so that you can pick up on the messages that's coming. So the stillness is going to help you make the decisions that's needed for you along this time, in this time. Because if you are constantly moving and overthinking and all that shit, you can't get the messages that's coming through. And you might even hear them and get them, but you're not going to know when to play, make that play. Remember, we playing chess, not checkers. You ain't gonna know when to make that play. You might make it too early. You might make it too late. You might not make it right and make it, you know, move that chess piece in the right place. We still playing chess, y'all. I just see that. Okay, so let me pull some more cards. You know, I'm gonna go to the cards because I want y'all to see me pull them. And just give me a minute. Let me put this back down. Okay. Y'all ever heard the song? Why my shit coming? Have you guys ever heard that? Are you guys heard the song that say it's by Tina Marie. You know that song. I'm young and I'm old. I'm rich and I'm poor. I feel like I've been on this earth many times before. Once I was a white gazelle on horseback riding free, searching in the darkness for a piece of me. I can feel it for sure. I've been here before. I can feel it for sure. For sure. Tina Marie, y'all. Go listen to it. I believe it's called, what is it? I've been here before. Just say that in there, and it's gonna pop up. Tina Marie. Let's get to where my other phone at. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. All right, there you go. Okay, let's get to it. I need to hurry up and get out of here. It's been some time. What other messages do you have for the collective spirit on this matter? And I'm gonna come back, y'all, and if we gonna keep going into it, but this is present time. This shit is still happening today in families, and it's still present time. And they wanted you to get a glimpse in on what happened. It didn't just happen to you, but you can't take things as if it's happening to you. Look at it as if it's happening for you, because we're coming out of the democracy. We're coming out of the lies and the deceit. And now we are being shown who the enemy is. We know who the enemy is. We know that where they placed them and how they placed them. And how what is a better way to keep a people in a struggle mindset state or in a lack of mind state than to crowd them with beings that looks like them and they have the same blood as them, but it's not really blood to them. Because once you're sick, that's just like if you lay down with somebody and they're sick and they have something that they can't get rid of. It's no way that you can have intercourse with somebody and do not catch that shit. I don't care, even if they have even if they're taking a medication. They say, well, they're taking a medication, it's a possibility you don't get it, and it's a possibility that you can get it. And that infection is going to take over your body, because the body can't sustain what the soul can. So a lot of these motherfuckers look just like us. Yes, a lot of them are relatives, family members, friends, foes, whatever you want to call it. But this is why letting go is so prominent right now. And you light workers, you ancient ones, you have been being called to let go. Whatever is holding you and got you in conflict is not worth it. You're going to look up 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and be like, it wasn't worth it. I should have just let it go. Just let it go now. Don't waste no more time. Because we finna speed the fuck off. It don't matter when. We're not telling that. But don't nobody need to know your moves, your next moves. Don't nobody need nobody. Not even the kids. If they gonna be there, if the husband gonna be there, then he gonna already know what's up. Y'all ain't gonna even have to speak on it. That's gonna be so deep and embedded in y'all, and that's where the not telekinesis, but when you communicate through damn, what is it called? I can't even think of it. I always do that. But let me get the card so I can let you guys go. Why my shit just cut off like that? Let me see. I don't know why that just happened, but hold on, y'all. Just give me 1 minute because What messages from the elders? This is from the elders. Elders, what messages do you have? Thank you for allowing me to be a vessel. Thank you so much. Celebration and merriment. So celebration and merriment. All right. Well, I don't know what merriment means. Seemed, it says the born. You were born for this. So this speak of the born, right? And when I'm picking up off, oh my goodness, y'all, the number 19. Mind you, the number 19 has been very significant in on the land, and that energy, that number, those 1 and that 9, right, has been very significant. She was just talking about the number 9, if you guys can remember what she said, right, of it, okay? The number 19 is significant even to you. And this is why it's coming forth. Because see, these synchronicities come out and it's so head on, and to some, it's so head on would come out because this is the elders speaking to you. This is the elders showing you that they ain't went nowhere. And just like this Empress and this King of Wands work through these relatives and these family members and through the system and all of that shit, and how they work throughout lifetime and lifetime, this is the same thing that we've been doing and we do also. The only thing is, you know, I don't even want to say that. It don't even matter. Continue to guide. They said to keep, don't mislead. Don't mislead. Continue to guide. And they're going to continue to guide their children out of this democracy, out of this pool of blood that they created, because that's what they created, a pool of blood. That's all they know how to do is shed blood. They don't know how to do anything else but shed blood. But we gonna dance right on up out of there. And this is where it come in letting go, because this is the energy that you have to be in. This is the frequency that you have to flow at, so that you can have access to what it is that you need access to. Be like a child. Be a child again. Come into, you know, alignment with that child. Whatever that child went through, go back and get that child. You have the support of the 19, the number 19, the support of the number 1, source, the support of the number 9. This is an infinite amount of support. Whatever you was afraid of, whatever fears was there, go and get it. Because even those that work with the King of Wands and the Empress, they still gonna be cracked open. And these motherfuckers, you don't want to be around these motherfuckers when they fears hit. They gonna be going crazy. This is the zombie apocalypse I can see happening between them. And I'm not saying that they are zombies, but that's what will cause the zombie apocalypse, is them seeing, they're gonna be so fucking scared, but they sit here and they talk that big shit because this is what they've always done. It's in their blood. This is what they are. They've always been fake. They perpetrate. They ain't who they say they are. They were imposters. We don't move like that. The loudest motherfucker in the room get popped. So now we get into our innocence. But as an innocence, our innocence that's within us is the innocence. That innocence is the direct connection to source. That's that one. That's what source is. That source need that to align with that higher self. With the intelligence, the emotional intelligence that you have, that higher self that knows all things. Follow it with grace, with happiness, fulfilledness. Remember who you are. We are a people of life, of fun. We don't care about no money. We don't care about no gold, no silvers. We want to be with the people that we love and that love us. We want to know that we ain't got to worry about looking over our shoulders and watching our backs. You see? We want to know that we're safe in the hands of those that's close to us. So now you got to become even more closer to yourself, and only yourself is going to guide you out of here. It's going to guide you along this path, and your higher self, as well as your innocence, The innocence and the essence of a child is so sacred to source, because source is pure energy. A child has pure energy, right? Our higher self has pure energy as well, but knows all of the in and outs because it's been here for so long studying this shit. Experience. When we talk about experience is the best teacher, we ain't gonna lie about that, right? Is that not the truth? The born. You have been reborn. I said that shit the other day. Every day that you get up and you choose to let go, that is the key. Let go. It is hard, but it is necessary. What are the messages you have, elders? What's this? It says destruction of chaos. 35. Number 35 can be significant. Somebody can be from Maui. Okay. Saint Monica or Saint Monica. I don't know. I never heard of that, but I'm hearing that. Somebody's grandmother could have been called Precious. I'm picking up on that energy. And what I'm hearing is that she's here, Precious. Like she's always been here. She has a very, very soft spirit. So she wouldn't be able to get through to me if not. But Essence. I mean, I said, well, maybe somebody named Essence too, but Precious. And if that wasn't her real name, but that was just a name that she had developed, you know, in childhood. Somebody's name is Monica. Okay. Destruction of chaos. Destruction of chaos. That is why you were set in these rooms. Ancient ones, this is why you were set in these rooms. Everything that you've been through. You are the destruction of the chaos that they created. And this is why they fear you. And this is why they have administered fear in you. And this is why they have diluted you and fornicated. And when I say fornicated, I'm saying that because I want to remind you guys of what they did and why they did it. Why they had multiple and then turned around and gave, we have, our last names are from these empresses and these king of wands. The last names that we have, they gave us their last name. That was a brand. They branded us through blood. Destruction and chaos. The number 5 is significant. Protection from all danger. You've always been protected from all danger. Yeah, you went through some shit. You seen some shit. Yeah. But this was shit that you knew you was going to see before you came back here. You just don't remember. And you needed to see it. Like I said, experience is teacher. Protection from all dangers, though. You shouldn't be here right now. But they couldn't touch you. They couldn't touch you. Because every time they came in to do so, you didn't have some close calls to death that I'm picking up on. Some close calls to death, a few of you. When your soul resurrected, when you were put in that situation, you didn't even know the power that was in you. You didn't even know then the power that was in you, and that's why you were still here. And they seen that shit. You risen out of your body. You risen, and they seen it because they can see things. They can see just like we can see. Oh, they say, oh, that's the ancient one. Oh, we can't go all the way with it. But that's why back, thousands of years ago, they would do it so fast. I mean, but they were real boastful and petty back then, too. You know, we were really down, y'all. I mean, we were down, y'all. That's where this seven was this four of swords is showing. You see how he's down and he's in a slumber, he's asleep. And then the swords signify fear. They kept them over your head. They kept things over your head to keep you in fear. They did many of things to play with your head, to keep fear in your mind, to keep you fear-based. And then kept you at work. Even though you were at work, you know, for the Most High and for your freedom, but you still have to stay working. And a lot of people were affected by this mindset. I want you guys to know that too. A lot of souls were affected by this, and so these are the older elders that's here that don't want to hear nothing that's real. They don't want to hear the truth. They just stuck in that old way of thinking. They're afraid to move out of that because it's fear there. It was fear there in that slumber. They're asleep. It's nothing you can do. They keep their head down and they got so wrapped up in it. This is the way. And so much time went by of doing it. It's the truth to them. This is their truth. That's what they talk about. Well, I worked this and I did everything I was supposed to do is I worked, but don't know who they are. They don't know the power that's in there. They don't know the freedom that they could have, that they deserve. And so as we move forward, you know, in our days, and as we let go for them. We help them. We help a nation to come. Okay? Why my shit keep doing that? Like, this is just ridiculous. Okay, let me see the other card gonna come out, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me see. Let's see. Oh my. Y'all just see me shuffle them cards, okay? It says resurrection, and it's A. It's the letter A. Resurrection, Orisha, God of the afterlife and fertility. Let me tell you something. Okay? They said, calm down, girl. Resurrection. We have been resurrected. What did I just say before I even pulled this card? I'm just so grateful and thankful to be here today. I don't even see none of the bullshit. I can't even see it right now. I don't even feel it. I'm just happy and so happy that we got our heads on. And we got to protect our head because they head hunting, like I said. But, y'all, we good. No more fear. This fell right on top of the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It fell right on top of everything that I had said about us setting nations after us free. Setting our mothers, our grandmothers, our grandfathers free. That's sick. That was wrapped up in this creation that they created for them. And them thinking that it's nothing outside of that. You can't talk to them about this kind of shit. They gonna say it's the devil work. That's hoodoo. That's who they gonna say all kind of other shit. But this is our language. But they don't remember our language. They don't speak our true language. They speak their language. Resurrection, y'all. You want to resurrect them? You love them enough? Because I'll tell you one thing: the elderly that have good hearts that just kept their head down and continue to work, they're gonna be resurrected. But it's a lot of these motherfuckers we talking about in real time, in present time. Oh, we can't do nothing for them. Them cousins that you grew up with that's about around your age, you can't do nothing for them. The children, we could do something for the children, depending on the age. It depends, y'all. And it really do. And the thing is just move with it. Just let it flow. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. Just let it flow. Okay, somebody's name can start with an A. I know mine do. Okay, what we got at the bottom of the deck? New beginning and jubilation. New beginning. Go that way. Go that way. Stop looking up for shit. Stop looking up thinking something is like you looking up as if you can call down some shit. Go within. There's always new beginnings that's within you that can be opened, that you are the treasure box. They wouldn't have never kept you and set on you if you wasn't. They wouldn't have never and put you to sleep if you wasn't. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm running my mouth. Okay, we're gonna get into these other cards. Release at the bottom of the deck. Release at the bottom of the deck, y'all. See that? Number 42 can be significant. 4 turning to 6. You could be life path. Somebody's birthday is September 9th. Okay. Okay. Is it East Africa or Africa? Africa is very significant right now. They're going through a lot in certain places. Like I'm picking up on the energy of in Africa. It's like they are having a great awakening over there too. It looks different for each it looks different for each continent, but they're also saying like the I don't know, they're just showing me a landfill. It's like a landfill. And it's just a lot of it's a lot of garbage and dirt and things like that. So if that is an area and you watch me that where you live and they have that where it's a landfill and it's just a lot of, maybe you go, maybe the children go there to get there. I don't know, but that is, I feel like it could, maybe it's not there no more. Maybe it was there, but it's no longer there. And maybe it was there, you know, thousands of years ago, but this is what, or maybe hundreds of years ago, but this landfill is where they would get their items from to live and things of that nature. And I feel like that they're bringing that up because that is changing. Like it's changing. Like that was the lowest administer of a lethal dose that they can do to children, where children have to go and eat from this landfill, had to go and get clothes, and retrieve items and things of that nature, while on the outsides of the land, okay, they lived as empress and kings and queens, and they ate and they wore their jewelry and they, you know what I'm saying? So if that resonates with someone, okay, they just showed me that, okay. This is something that has been brought into spiritual court recently, is what they're showing me. And there are a lot of reparations and reprimands. Souls are being reprimanded that created that for these children and these mothers, because it's children and mothers. I don't see no fathers. I see children and mothers. This is where they shopped at. This is how they lived. This was their form of, you know what I'm saying? This was the only way. And then the water that they cleaned it with was disgusting, dirty. But they drank clean water. They ate good food. So this is, and I'm letting you know, this has been overseen by the council above. And when I say reparation, I'm talking about the reparation is the gift of foresight, the gift of you being able to see the truth. And now you can move. Now you can move. Okay? And these were your elders, you know, and your ancient ones went through this, but this some time ago. But there is a landfill where this happened at. Out there is quite a few. I'm picking up on. I ain't never been out there before, but that's just what I'm picking up on. So you guys have been, it has been in spiritual court, and you guys did win that, and it was always going to be that way. Things are being put in place now. So I'm very grateful to be able to channel that information. Okay, it says, wow, this card came out the other day, number 5. I'm telling y'all, 5 is so significant. 5 talk about change and so many other things. Go look it up and see what it means to you. Influence. Okay, we got influence and shadow. Okay, shadow. 43 can be significant. Okay, 4 to the 3, things happening in order. has to happen in order, you guys. You cannot, it ain't no shortcuts around this shit. See, they was doing shortcuts and all kind of shit. Let me not, I know they whole shit, y'all. I know the whole shit, man. Okay, I know every move that they've ever made. Okay, ever made, I can see it. Damn. These motherfuckers is not as smart looking. Quit feeding these motherfuckers lies. Like, seriously. Light workers. Ancient ones. Okay? Like, these motherfuckers is not intelligent at all. They did not do anything correct when it comes to spiritual, like the laws of the universe. And the laws of the universe override the laws of the land. They thought that they was doing everything right, creating laws that was disconnected to source. Anyways, let me see. Affluence. I'm going to get out of here after I read these two. Okay, it says, wealth in all forms is available to you now. I read this the other day, but I forgot to say that, y'all. All right. Listen to everything I'm saying before I even show the motherfucking court. Put some respect on my. Matter of fact, let me see something. Because I'm finna get up out of here, right? Let me let you look at me. Let me let you look at me. 33. The number 33 is significant. There's 33 people up in here. I see once I start playing my sister on here, everybody start disappearing. You see? Because when it's more power that come up in here, like not power, I be saying power, but when it's more of us that come together, and even just her being on there, that energy, they got to just falling off. That truth she was speaking, they couldn't hear that shit. They had to dropping it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good. I see you. So wealth in all forms is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. If you are inquiring about a situation or a relationship, this certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for and rewarded at this time. I want you guys to know what rewards are. Okay? Rewards are more than anything on this material plane. They are when they come from beyond this 3D. These rewards are happiness. These rewards are clarity. Okay? These rewards are joy. These rewards are letting go. Knowing that you can let go of whatever it is that's keeping you stagnated, or that's kept you stagnated, or where you think in your mind, oh, I need this and I have to do this. I have to work this job because I'm not saying quit your job, but I have to do this and this in order for me to. Nah, you ain't supposed to be taking care of everybody in the fucking house if you got grown kids. They need to get up and help too. They're not going to help. And if you just walk out, oh, motherfucker, will. You know what I'm saying? It's time for everybody to do their part. And if not, while you see this, then you see where they'd rather be. You are not here to save anybody. This is where the letting go come in at. And that shit is the hardest thing to do. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Your ass will stay heavy. You'll stay heavy. You'll stay weighed down. You'll feel like the world is on your shoulders, and you've done the work. So why would you sacrifice yourself for a bunch of people who wouldn't sacrifice themselves for themselves? They wouldn't sacrifice themselves for you. You gotta think about this shit. They were put in place for that, though. For you not to choose yourself because it's your child. For you not to choose yourself because it's your husband, it's your marriage. I gotta make this work. First the motherfucking ball. It ain't no love lost, but hold on. Hold on, sir. Who are you? Because we should be on the same accord. It shouldn't even be no shaky ground around here. And if it is, then we need to part ways, because I ain't trying to be stuck and stagnated and unhappy and just here because this is what they said. When you marry somebody, it's until death do you part. You ain't finna kill me, motherfucker. Not you, not a kid, not none of that shit. When I leave this motherfucker, I'm leaving by myself, just like I came in here by myself. Call it selfish, you call it what you want to call it. It is what it is. How selfish have they been to you? How many times have they pushed you to the side? And it's not no tit for tat, but I'm just saying, you think it won't happen again? Choosing them again, and now here go another 5 years, another 10 years, you in the cycle. Choices is being made now. Choices need to be made now. It's time to continue to work, let go. I'm not saying rush nothing, but when you get this energy from this land and you get these synchronicities, and you hearing me say that it's time for stillness and that emotions are very high right now, it's real. And you know what I'm saying is real. Not all of you, but a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about, because our emotional state is what they attacked, the emotions. And that's what people play on. They play on your emotions. They play in your face. And they're going to continue to do it as long as you allow them to. And every time you allow them to do it and you contest to it, then you're signing your name over. That is a contract. That is a verbal contract. Now the spiritual tide has started all over again. Now that cycle has started all over again. You need to know. That's why they're saying let go. And you've been seeing that in your day-to-day life. Let go. You've been hearing people say it. You've been scrolling past shit and they just say let go. And you like, whoa, yeah, they on your helmet. Because we need you. They need us. Just like we need them. We don't want to be here. And if we do, when we do the cleanup, we don't want to be here when the cleanup happens. Because these motherfuckers is about to get it. Okay? It's going down. But it's a lot of shit that has to unfold and take place. Like I said earlier, everything happened in order. I've been telling y'all, shit is finna get real ugly. Shit is ugly, but I'm talking about y'all. It is what it is. Protect what you love. Protect your chest. Protect your head. So let me keep going. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for, rewarded at this time. This is the symbol of Hindu Tantra, which is based on the Hindu philosophy of Shaktism? So that was the card that came out. So let's do 43. What y'all on, man? What y'all on up in here? Okay, let's go. It says, what is hiding in the dark? What is it that you are afraid of or don't want to see? This card comes to tell you that all cannot be in the light because there must be a balance. Exploring the beast requires you to confront those unhealed parts of yourself. Those aspects you deemed unworthy or unlovable. The time is now to bring light into those unusual, concealed spaces so they may be healed appropriately and are banished forever. The shadow or the hidden beast is not evil. It's not evil, just misunderstood. However, do tread carefully as you dive into sensitive territory. Humor, although not a solution, can help ease the growing pains of learning how to best work and integrate your shadow aspects with compassion. Okay? Listen to me, y'all. Somebody need to hear this. Somebody is supposed to hear this. All right? I needed to hear this. The shadow beast. It's not evil. This is a part of you. It's like the moon and the sun. You know how the moon and the sun turn, they say? But it's two separate, yeah. Anyways, it's in there, right? So the beast is the hidden, what is this? Metaphysiological monster. Yeah, monster under our beds or in our closets. It is the repressed parts of ourselves that we believe unlovable. is the repressed parts of ourselves that we believe unlovable, unworthy of fear, inspiring. Ironically, it is also the place where some of our most hidden and valuable strengths are to be discovered. Now, remember, I was saying that yesterday. Y'all need to go back and watch that video yesterday, all right? Because I sit here and try to get all into it with y'all, because you know I like talking to y'all and shit, you know? I be liking to spill that real knowledge and wisdom, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got a problem with it, you know? It's in me, it ain't on me, you know? And, you know, I ain't pay for this shit, you know? So I'm gonna put it out there, you know? Let me see. So it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. If you didn't watch this from the beginning, this is a good one. Y'all gotta go back. Look at that tree. Look how close she up on that tree. In the beginning, what did I say? What this message had a lot to do with knowing the energy on the land. This is our land. Yes, we are from different constellations, but we are loved by this land because this land is an extension of source energy, right? We are an extension of source, Christ, within us, right? So the land is going to help us move about, make those chess moves. Make sure we make the best moves. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your next move be your best move is what I'm hearing. Okay? So when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay? Is it love in the air or what? We don't see nothing else, y'all. Do you know we can block these motherfuckers out and not see? You can. But don't forget who they is. Don't forget, sometimes you gotta pop their ass. Get their ass, reprimand their ass. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I want you guys to listen to me. This is, it's a war, right? It's a spiritual war. It's been a war for a very long time, right? You have to understand on my channel that I need them to come forth. I need them to show themselves, okay? So I don't do anything about them being here. I can stop them from speaking. I can stop all of that. Focus on what I'm saying. Focus on the things that's inside of you that we need to heal. They're never, they're, I don't mean to say never, but they're not going to leave now, right now. They're not going anywhere. So we need them to come forth. We need them to speak. They get them. The council above recommends them, follows them back to where they are as they speak. They use magic and they don't know what they speak of. They say things to dig deep, to administer a dosage to keep us asleep. You think the elders is going for that? I need them to come forth. We need them to come forth. Let them speak. Focus on what I'm saying. Focus on me. Focus on you. I don't have to respond to them. I don't even see them. You know what I'm saying? Unless I want to. But you could supposed to talk your shit too, though, y'all. Sometimes you got to get up in there and tell the bitch what it is. You know what I'm saying? New beginning. I just wanted to explain that to y'all. Just, you know, this is what's happening, y'all. You probably, look it. If you really feel me, like if you really, really connect with me, you know what I'm saying is the truth, y'all. This is the same thing they did to us. I'm doing what they did to us. The only thing now is they so bold and they've been getting away for it for so long. We weren't able to step up and speak because immediately they was taking us out because they fear us. They fear what they don't know. They fear what they don't know. Okay, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I love y'all. Those that's in here that has an open heart and that's like doing the work, man, it's all love, man, for real. On some real shit, like Man, I'm getting chills through my body just feeling it because I feel y'all energy. Y'all right where you supposed to be at. You ain't gotta you might not have a car, you might not have a home, you might be going through, your circumstances might not be all that good, or whatever the case may be, but you good. I bet you good though. You good though, to the point to where, like, even if you got some things to work on, you still good. You here, like, you're mental, like, you know, that's why you here. That's why you know what I'm saying? That's what brought you here. I'm letting you know. You on your pivot. Don't let them knock you off your point, man. We playing this shit. We up in this motherfucker together. Standing on business. Standing on it. You know what I'm saying? Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. And I'm going to leave that shit at that. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. It ain't all love. Because you know that feminine energy is chaos. You know? They don't know that mama is the ocean. All that shit they been throwing up in there, whoo, she about to barf it up. She about to barf it up. It's finna come. Alicia. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Is it Marita? I love you too. I am Thomas. Mermaid Dragon, how you doing? Oh my goodness. That is a trip because no lie, y'all. That's crazy. So I'm going to wait till in the morning and I'm going to bring it in the morning. But something, I don't know. I've been getting the dragons like that energy of the dragons. I've been getting the energy, and the energy that I've been getting is the voice that we're being given. I put this on everything I love. I was going to put the cards. Matter of fact, I did. I moved them close to me. I thought they were still far. But I got dragon cards. And something was telling me to pull one of these cards tonight. And I'm finna pull one. But look at though, right? That dragon energy, right? We all have dragons within us. No lie. We have that dragon energy within us, right? This is a part of constellations, where we come from, royalty. We actually have that in us, right? It's a part of our DNA. You know, when they are in the when they've done like testing on our genetics and things of that, some of us, they do not know what it is or what it come from or what it consists of. They don't know what to call it, so they make up a name for it. But it's facts though. This is facts though that they don't know. And so we have so many different elements to us that they don't even know. So I don't know how the fuck they thought they was gonna come up in here and get over. Yeah, it's been some time. And now it's time. It's motherfucking time. My name is Ashley. It's Ashley's Tribe to Well. It's Ashley, Alicia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So, 35, Sacred Warrior. 35, Sacred Warrior, y'all. It's the purple. I like, oh my goodness. Okay, so remember I was saying that some of you guys' auras was purple? Okay? By way of, I don't know, just being out in the sun. I just see so many of you guys' auras changing. I'm seeing purple, green, just colors. And this is why I'm saying, like, the land is speaking to us, okay? It's changing our auras. It's helping us. This is a way for us to create an aura that protects us and shield us from the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It keeps us in high vibration even when we come into contact with these, with the Judas. So 35 came out, Sacred. Somebody's name could be Nyla. I'm picking up on. So Sacred Warrior, Pride of the Archangel. I'm going to read this because I want to see what they're doing about. Give me see. 33 is significant. You could be seeing number 33. So Sacred Warrior. It says Archangel Hanel is accompanied by his purple shield, engraved with a sacred heart. A warm, gentle, familiar purple face fills your mind's eye. It features golden eyes and an aura as bright as neon. Aquamoon. I can't pronounce it, y'all. Who is this loving beast who seems so familiar? You feel as though you know it from somewhere. The fact is, you do. For its archangel, Hanel, is Hanal. I cannot pronounce names, but it's Hanael apostrophe S. Sacred dragon, who has been calling you since your birth to take up arms as a sacred warrior. Do not be fearful of this call. You are ready and have been ready for a long time now. Lean into the image of this dragon in your mind's eye and ask it for guidance. When it arrives, trust the guidance you've so generously received. In return, Hanel Dragon surrounds you with divine masculine energy and asks you to close your eyes and to focus on your breath and your heartbeat, all of which are your keys to the divine. Notice that it is in your nature to simply breathe without thought and also to love from your heart without thought. These instinctive acts are simply keys to connecting with the divine every day. Connecting with the divine every day is an innate ability in each and every one of us. It is the simple act of breathing along with the simple act of loving, the simple act of being. You are being asked to accept this and let the knowledge, wisdom, and love of the divine flow through you more and more each day. Trust this, know this, and understand that you are sacred warrior of the divine, being called to connect, to breathe to the heart, and take action today. Y'all, I can't make it up. I'm telling you, I was walking over there, and I'm like, you know what? Because the dragon's been coming up. And then I just seen that, and you see how it guided me, because I was going to get off of here. I wasn't even going, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. But let me tell you, this is why I was saying stillness and being patient, y'all, with yourself. Like, not even with yourself, being patient in everything you do. Don't feel rushed. I said that in the beginning. There's things and there's people, there's situations that you're going to have, and it's going to make you feel rushed. Where you're going to feel rushed. You're going to notice yourself talking fast. Slow that shit down. Stop. Hold on. Let me check myself. Sometimes we got to check ourselves. Before you check the next motherfucker, check yourself. That's the right way to go. Because it's about you and how you show up in this world, how you show up for yourself. We getting it right this time. If you need some time, take some time. If you need to stop, if you need to tell a motherfucker no, tell him no. If you need to think about it, I'll think about it and I'll get back at you. You ain't got to answer a motherfucker right then. That is not how this shit works. But that's what we were raised on. Answer me now. You know how they used to say that? Nah, we not living in that. We releasing all of that. That was never our shit. That's what... You get what I'm saying? Ego check. Absolutely. Check that motherfucking ego. So, y'all see how everything come together. Thank you, Mermaid Dragon. I appreciate you for saying that. I really do. For seeing it. Not even for saying it, for seeing. You have the gift of foresight as well. So I love you guys. All right. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna send back all y'all energy to the ancient ones. I appreciate you all too. Thank you, Marlita. It's Marlida. And I'm gonna take back all my... Oh, look at this. Was it Child King 33? Didn't I just say 33 was significant? I know that's a trip. Like, oh my goodness. Everything is just like kind of showing up. Like, it's showing up right here in front of me. Like, I'm showing up in my life and what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I'm showing up. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You right where you're supposed to be. Know it. Even in the hardest times, you need to see it. You were supposed to see it. You were supposed to experience it. We got to talk about the hard shit too, not just the good shit. We got to balance this shit out, you know? So back to what I was saying. So I'm going to give you guys back all you guys' energy, and I'm going to purify it. Also taking back my energy, purifying it. And I'm going to close all portals to our ancestors and to the ancient ones and to ourselves. I'm going to close our portals so that we won't be attacked, because you know what, y'all? They didn't attack me at times when I don't do this. So, and I wasn't doing it at first, and it was so much energy, and I'm talking about I didn't sleep good. So then they gave me this to do, and it was to close all portals. And so I can do this in front of you. Certain magic I can use. And to those who had so much to say about, you know, the ancient ones and how you feel about this truth that I speak, I send back all of the energy that you put out. I wrap it around your minds, and I wrap it around your families and your businesses. I have to, because all needs to see the truth. And if you don't, then you will be condemned to what it is that you know. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. She said God don't make no mistakes. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all in a minute.